a week ago.
So I think weeks, I think that's fair to say, because a lot of these companies had inventories. The car companies have inventories on the lots right now that are before tariffs. So they'll be selling those, in some cases selling those at an employee discount pricing. So that's actually a good thing for consumers right now. Other things, though, could be very, very quickly if they have small inventories. Now, the stuff that's coming off the boats right now, the stuff that's coming overnight to these ports, suddenly the person who ordered that stuff has to pay 104% or 46% if it's Vietnam, or 49% if it's Cambodia.
Wait, so if you ordered something months ago, you're an importer, and it shows up today, it now costs potentially 104% more.
Absolutely. So there's a home goods store owner, a furniture store owner that I know in New York who I've profiled. He ordered his stuff months ago. It's coming to the ports now. He has to come up in his own bank account, his business bank account, with 104% extra to get his stuff off the boat if it's from China, or 46% if it's from Vietnam. And a lot of the outdoor furniture comes from Vietnam. It's so interesting, too, because it has upholstery from the U.S., and then it's sent to Vietnam and assembled and then sent back here. And so he'll have to pay that big tariff on that. And that is something that immediately, he can't eat all of that. He's got to pay his employees. He pays 401ks for his employees. So that means he's got to raise the prices.
So despite what you're saying, the case economists have made, President Trump is saying these tariffs will actually be paid by China, 104%. Here's the case he's making.
Countries are paying tariffs. Right now, China's paying a 104% tariff. Think of it, 104%. Now, it sounds ridiculous, but they charged us for many items 100%, 125%. Many countries have. They've ripped us off left and right. But now it's our turn to do the ripping. That's okay.
So who exactly is paying the 104%?
Stuart in Pomona, New York, is paying the 104%. And the woman that was profiled in Peter Alexander's piece, the footwear importer,
countries don't pay it.
Countries don't pay it. The importer pays it. Now, in some cases, the importer will maybe share that cost with their supplier. You know, they'll say, look, I'm not gonna order from you anymore. And the supplier frantically says, okay, I'll eat half of it. I've seen that happen in some cases with Chinese tariffs in particular. But 104 is a big just overnight change in those costs. So, yesterday the president also said that we're taking in $2 billion a day from these tariffs. Those are coming from the consumers and the importers. Those aren't coming from the other countries. And that $2 billion a day is offset by how much the stock market is losing, right? So you're seeing money going into the government coffers and coming out of the value of the stock market.
Companies are paying the taxes. Tariffs are taxes. But clearly, the other countries don't like it. I mean, they don't like it because it drives down trade from their country.
Because you move from China then to Vietnam because it has a lower tariff, right? And so they don't want companies to move their production out of their country if it has a high tariff.
And Vietnam still has 46% itself.
Right. That's right. Where a lot of people started sourcing from Vietnam to get away from the China tariffs, and now they're getting hit by tariffs in Vietnam.
All right, Christine, we'll continue to watch it. Thank you.
Thanks, Christine. We've got some breaking news overnight. The death toll continues to rise from that tragic roof collapse